Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. First, I want to thank Harry Growler for his comment on my last video about, one of the things was about Hibbler Productions, their video 911, where they were showing footage that they claim shows no planes, and as he pointed out, he put the time code on what it is now, but it's on the message still. You can actually see the plane through the clouds. You don't see it very long, but it's just before it zooms in, you can see it in between the clouds. So it was there. So what I don't know now is, did Hibbler Productions know about that? Are they disingenuous? Or, like me, did they just not see it? But then he did say if you put that comment on, then it will get deleted. I have put that comment on to see what they do, but because I asked them about where did they get the raw footage from, which they haven't answered either, because I was just wondering where, if this was a big conspiracy, that there were no planes, wouldn't they hide that footage or destroy it? So I don't know where that footage, because I have seen other bits where they take away the plane to show the explosion to illustrate that it could have been CGI, but not that it's raw footage. It's just where they've edited it so that they can show you that it could have been an explosion and planes were CGI'd in. But of course, like, my own thinking when it comes to these terrorist things is the easiest way is just to let these things happen. Obviously I do have a little bit of a problem with the idea of a plane slicing through a building, because to me that doesn't seem possible, but maybe it was structurally unsafe, the building, or it was planned that where it would go in, or there was explosions beforehand, because there are some people who say there was a rocket that was launched from the front of the plane just before it went in, or was an explosion on the front of the building just before it enters in as a way for it to enter. So I don't know, but I mean I wasn't there, I didn't see it, so I can't really say. All I can go upon is TV footage, which, as we all know, isn't very reliable. The interesting thing that it came up to me is when Harry put his comment is, obviously I was pleased to see Harry Growler. He's obviously an established person in the flat earth. He makes lots of videos, and he has his own channel, Harry Growler, and I've seen him on Beyond the Imaginary Curve and etc. But and I was thinking, how do I reply to this comment, and in the end I just, just matter of fact. But what it brought up to my attention was the fact that how even within flat earth we fall fail of the same kind of problems that we do in real life when we have celebrities and this, that and the other, that because this person is well known and we feel great about them commenting on, and obviously I did, but we're all equal. I'm not trying to denigrate him or anything like that. I'm just trying to say that how I felt, whereas I shouldn't really. It shouldn't make any difference who comments on my videos, because they're all people, they're all equally the same. But it is interesting when you have certain people, like if Dal put a comment on, or like when Sheeps and Eats put comments on it, it makes me feel like, wow, that's really something special. But I shouldn't really be thinking that way, because everyone's exactly the same. But I guess it's because these are people who have stood up for their words and done a lot for bringing the truth to the forum. So maybe that is right. Anyway, I just thought I'd air that as sort of one of the things that we need to change, these old world, new ways things. The other thing that I've been thinking of recently is how the more truth that I seem to find, the more fake or disingenuous I feel myself. Because if I think about it, a lot of the things in my mind, the things that form the basis of my ideas, and a lot of them are not based on truth. Now that we're finding out, because I was schooled in the same way as everyone else, and now I'm learning about flat earth, about lies, about 9/11, about politics, about how the banking system works, the fact that there's no such thing as countries, that we everything's man-made, a tree is a tree, we gave them the names there's no such thing as race or ethnicity. There's just a way to box us up and keep us fighting against each other and not making us realise we're all one species. All those things that now I'm starting to understand, and the fact, the money system being corrupt, being a way to keep us unequal, even though we are born equal and we are meant to be equal. Who would want to live in a world where we're not? But yet we do live in a world like that, and people do want us to live like that, because the people with the money, with the power, don't make the changes. When they're the only ones who can do that, but they don't do it. So they do want us to live like that, despite what they may say. And just the fact that, I'm still living my life almost the same, even though I know a lot of the stuff that I'm doing or following is not true. The fact that I'm still working, I'm still making the cogs of this world go around, whoever the fat cats are that own all the companies that we're all working for, they're still sitting down on our blood, sweat and tears. We're still keeping this lie going. And I know I'm not the only one, but it seems difficult, but it just seems disingenuous. How is it like the other day when I was watching the videos about how eating meat is not fair for the animals, it's cruel, it's barbaric. It also is the health concerns of cancer and other diseases that are linked to it, and yet we still carry on doing it. What is wrong with us that when we're presented with truth, is it because we've had years and years of lies and indoctrination through school, through media, through other means, that despite truth being, I understand that to kill an animal is, I've seen it done in South Africa when it was slaughtered. I saw an animal slaughtered, it made me sick, and I know I videoed it, and to actually see it, it was so horrific, and it seemed so cruel. And you don't think about that when you go into Tesco's or Sainsbury's or Walmart or wherever you go, because you don't have to do the killing. So I understand that it's wrong, I understand the truth of the matter, but why will I still go home and eat meat? Why is it I know that the system that I'm propping up by going to work is keeping the system going, but I'll carry on doing it? It's just it's difficult, that one, isn't it, when you think about that a lot of the things that you thought the way you are, the way you react, the things you think, a lot of them are false, and yet you're still doing them. Your mind still, I guess because it's been programmed from the beginning, and it's difficult to then unprogram it and be completely different without a lot of effort and a lot of time. But yeah, I thought I'd just bring that one to you as well. Alright, take care, take it easy, God bless and peace.